Both of them are going to play this smart and not focus too far on the eliminations. Let's see if they can work towards this one as we're going to see our game 3 starting right now as we lock in for the king winner for our last game. Kai Bao all the way down at the bottom inside of where all the water is. Looks like they're going to be able to go through with the steppage. Let's see if they're going to be able to find it here and go find it. As it looks like we're going to see Hypernova and Huang Fly fighting it out immediately. Nice little bits of hits coming through as Huang Fly is going to be able to find it. Nice damage is coming through as Huang Fly is going to keep the same momentum as Hypernova was trying to use the swords to try to see if he can get some heals, but sadly it wasn't enough as they were able to keep the same momentum, and Huang Fly is going to be the first elimination on the board.
Yeah, rough on there for Hypernova, but Huang Fly kicking it off with a good start as TT25's getting opened up onto here by DAY3. DAY3 actually got the pressure and got the advantage in this fight, able to take through a fair amount of that shields, but oh, the repeating crossbow just shaves off the shield like it's nothing. They are now going to get themselves back into the wall. Big charge with the spear. Doesn't actually hit with the Nature's Might, though, as is going to be able to chunk through a fair amount of the health bar regardless. Catches him with the uppercut as well. And this is the end of DAY3. He throws down the wind wall to recover the shield, but T225 will be on the hunt. He knows that this is a free kill if he can stop him from getting the recoverers off. And I think the grapples are now done. I think DAY3 is now donezo, as that is one on the board for T225.
Is he out? No, he still has another opportunity.
Oh, yeah.
Though.
Yeah, he has another opportunity. He's at. It was.
Oh, Roy, he gets hit with the best of it, and Wang Liang's going to be able to come through and take it and snag it away. As Chili was going to try to see if maybe he can get it done, but Wang Liang has been getting so sick and tired of people taking away his eliminations here. And it looks like Wang Liang trying to hit the wall here, having a hard time as Chili looks like he wants to try to catch him. It looks like he was going to be able to go through with the teleporter, but the teleporter ends up going 2 feet in front of him, not going far.
Nah, that didn't happen, right? He didn't act. Did he just teleport like 2 foot?
He did. He teleported 2 feet right in front of him. Absolutely. That's absolutely unfortunate, though. Wang Liang is going to try to see what he can do, but Chili is going to be able to keep the momentum and pressure right in front of Wang Liang, not giving him a moment's notice to do anything. And he is going to be able to come through and shut that down and get the finish the way that he absolutely deserves. And he makes it look good all the way through these rotations. Wow. Absolutely insane.
Chili's genuinely playing very, very well. I'm really enjoying watching Chili play. It just unfortunately does go out a little bit early in most of the games. But, you know, I still believe I've still got, you know, a little bit of that EU hopium there as Jin and Kikera are going to find themselves in a fight. Jin does catch him immediately, but a great counter comes in from Kikera onto Jin, forcing him back. Jin switching out to the Grey Dagger to see if he can maybe find a turnaround in this fight. Both of them are rocking the Grey Daggers, and Hongfly's actually made his way over. The F ability comes out from Jin. That's on a very long cooldown, though. 50 seconds without that wind wall, without the ability to recover that armor. Kikera's going to head inside the building just to get himself away from his pursuer. Now it's going to scale rush up and out, but back into the water, and Jin is on him. Kikera gets another counter onto Jin. The armor is gone, and the attention is shifted towards Jin. Jin is going down. Hongfly's going to throw him out. He tries to teleport away, but again, it's just a little one. He doesn't go that far. Gets through the hole in the wall, and Hongfly gets stuck on the bottom of the floor, so he can't actually keep the chase up, but it looks like Jin is going to keep the pressure up onto him. Grapple lands on. Jin getting chased down. He does get his F off just to get some armor back, but he is still incredibly low, still in such a dangerous position, as he is going to get grappled, he is going to get chunked, he is going to get finished, and it's Hongfly to cash in on the kill, and now Jin heavily chunked out. Kikera is going to come in and look to finish Jin up in response to this, but that is Jin going down as Hongfly gets his 3rd kill, and he might just look for the 4th onto Kikera. Hongfly is just taking kills like he's at a buffet, one after the other, plate after plate. He is taking his fill. He is getting unbelievably so far ahead in the points. He doesn't want to let Kikera go. He knows, but with the low health, the no armor, this is such a free kill. The old teleport behind you, nothing personal, kid. Comes down for Hongfly, and Kikera is down. An absolutely stellar opening there for Hongfly.
It's never enough, and at the same time, it's nothing personal. That is such a movie quote. I'm sorry. It's nothing personal. He ends up doing the nice little Wuxen switcheroo. Getting the finish and shutting him down, though. Hypernova is going to be able to find a blue shield swap. T25 is going to be able to come right on the backside here, trying to see if he can get a nice little hit from that with T25, able to see if maybe he can clutch this in. Hypernova is able to do a nice little bit of work, though, with those dual blades. Finding the right click is going to be very hard for T25, trying to see if he can land it onto Hypernova. He's able to get the juggle, and he's able to get the right click again while he's down. Wushin trying to hold it together here. Hypernova trying to hold on, as it's not going to be enough, as T25 is able to do a massive amount of damage and or push to get the finish, and is able to shut it down and make it look good all the way towards the end here. T25 again, one of the best players so far within this lobby. He's done such a fantastic job of keeping the game alive, not only for himself, but also just how to keep the points going for himself, not only for the total standings, but just within these games here. His strategies, his timing, but also knowing when to back off. T25 overall has been a fantastic player to watch so far.
Yeah, he really has, actually. He's been very, very good. As once again, he's now found Hongfly, the player who has denied him the kill lead in this game. Does try and catch him with a bow. Doesn't actually find the hit. I believe he just took a shot from the side there from the from Triad, but decides actually to back away as Hongfly is also moving on, and it feels that these players are backing off. You can see the zones are spawning up soon, and that's what everyone's fighting over. They want to get into the Realm Yang and grab themselves the Mora's Blessing. There's also another just regular Mora's Blessing where Hongfly is now, so that is going to be a freebie. But here we go, Tryhard versus Wang Liang inside this Realm Yang. See who's going to come out on top as the wall goes down. The king does have the armor disadvantage, but he has got himself a purple pair of dual swords to work with, which means Dubai doesn't have armor for long. It's immediately clipped away, but the charge click, the counter. Oh my word! Dubai lost so much health there, jumps up into the air, uses the F ability to try and recover some of that armor for himself and keeps the advantage going for himself. The king keeps the pressure up though, and he cuts him down.
Meanwhile, still able to put all of that win forth together here, and it looks like the king is going to be able to get the nice little fruits of his labor and gets a gold katana. Beautiful advantage, though.
Tryhard from Orion won his Realm Yang as well, so he's also got himself a Vermilion Spurs Might and whatever gold weapon was inside his Realm Yang chest. But that was brutal, that fight, the one we saw. Now, Kakera and Jin are going to find themselves in a little bit of an altercation. Gets caught out by the grapple mid-air. Kakera wants to finish up Jin, but he is very worried that T225 is just going to finish up Jin himself. Jin very low. This is a freebie. Blocking away, and there it is. The kill taken down. Jin actually removed from the game. First player to be eliminated, as he is taken out entirely. Actually, no, Hypernova and Roy Hi-Hi. Roy Hi-Hi's out as well. Oh, this is so rough. We just lost 4 players.
Wow, that was fast. That's a whole lot of momentum coming into it, as we still are going to be able to find more within this space here. They're still able to do what they need to, and within this amount of momentum here, as he's able to do it as well here, as the king is able to put it together, as T25 is trying to juggle it away. KK absolutely getting decimated, though, and he looks like he's going to have to push into this and trying to do what he can, though, as it looks like we're going to see the double switcheroo coming in from both of us. KK Raw, they're both going to try to see who's going to fight it off. Getting this. KK Raw going to be able to get away. Oh my goodness, the high momentum coming through. He's going to be able to give it away, but it looks like the king is going to be able to snag it away. The question is, can he do what he can to keep the momentum, and is he going to be able to snatch it, and then says, hey, let me take this one as well. I want this from T225. You think you had a chance to win this? Not today. I'm going to take this away. He goes for the massive parry, shuts him down, and the king ends up taking 2. The king doing so much momentum, and it looks like Wild H-Fly wants to see if he wants to try to see if he can create a little bit of something too here, but it looks like somebody's going to try to snag something here, and it looks like Wild Fly able to keep the same pressure and momentum going into it. Let's see if they're going to be able to figure that out within this one.
That was carnage, by the way. Kakera parried the king, took away his golden sword, then the king gets the kill, and then I can't remember who it was now who was fighting just before, but they also took his golden katana. The king that he just earned almost lost all of his weapons. That is so rough for him. Remember, he has Vermilion's Burst Might, so he will go down here, but he will respawn, so it's not the end of the world for the king. He'll keep his weapons, he'll keep his gear, he'll keep his equipment. He may even just quickly respawn here at that point and jump into this fight. It looks like he did revive. Might try and take this kill, might try and finish up Hongfly as Jin is able to take it. The king, fresh off the respawn from the Bird's Might, now chasing onto the king, onto Hongfly, but decides he doesn't want to go for it, and it's just going to back off. Oh no, Jin jumps back. He wants to jump back into this action, but the king, not going to let him. Just going to finish up looting. And oh, this was actually the previous one in the replay. So this is how Tryhard beat out Wang Liang and denied him the Mora's Blessing from this Roma Yang.
Looks like they're able to find it as well here, able to do what he needs to do. See if they can keep that same momentum coming into it. It looks like Tryhard, that was from earlier today, Tryhard able to do it. But make sure to check and see if you have those active Naraka Steam codes. If you don't have one, I suggest you go snag one. But also, check and make sure that your Naraka is also linked to your Twitch as you're watching. You get a chance to get some nice little bit of some loot that could be absolutely helpful. Get a chance to get a nice little bit of some tie. Could get some yarn. Could get all types of things that can be very helpful. You never know. You might get something just as special inside of your next chest. So you make sure to link your accounts today. Because while we're watching here, ladies and gentlemen, you guys get drops as well as gift codes as well. So let's see. It's clear the king is going to be able to try to catch him inside of this space here. It looks like he's able to get a nice little shield swap, find the blue. Ooh, very, very helpful into this one. And now he's going to be able to go through with this rotation here. Let's see if they're going to be able to find it. The king, it looks like he's going to be able to get out of here with that teleportation. Does a fantastic job of keeping the game alive. And he decides not to. And it looks like Dubai didn't have enough time. And sadly, that's a wrap for him.
Wow, I actually thought the king was going to go down there. That was super scary. This sword skin, by the way, we're talking about it. Oh, it's gone now, but that sword skin, I love it. It's really basic, but it's just such a cool sword skin. Talking about that yesterday, Rune. Big fan, big fan. Anyway, just getting a quick stop. We've still got 8 players left, and we still got one more rotation of the realm of Yang to come up. So that one is going to be a very, very interesting one when it spawns. Obviously, it's the one that will be carrying the Mystic Might as its buff, so odds are somebody is going to be very strong, and then somebody is going to be running around looking to get a Soul Bloom Essence so they can revive. And you can see the Mora's Blessing's about to spawn up. I think the Realm of Yang portal's already opened, and here we go. Tryhard versus Kaibao.
Love this one, and I'm excited. Tryhard was able to get the first one earlier today, so it looks like he's going to try to see if he can clutch it up again. Kaibao looking up in the air. The king ends up going flying far and high. Let's see if they're going to be able to push in on this dual blades versus the dagger. Dagger able to come through and see if he can get a nice little bit of some hits coming in, but it looks like he's not going to be able to hit too much. Nice shields come through. Kaibao trying to do what he can. Tryhard does able to get the dagger downs, but Kaibao able to get a nice little teleportation switch. Is actually able to do enough, and he plays with him. He plays with his toys. He plays with his food. Kaibao able to do what he needs to. His Tryhard is going to be able to work towards this one. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. That was actually really slick. I got to see a replay of that one. Meanwhile, Tryhard is able to do the nice little dashing dance, though, with the dagger, and is able to get nice, massive amounts of hits. But Tryhard is able to shut him down and says, haha, that was very, very funny. Coming in, you thought you had an opportunity, though, but I was already ahead of the game before you even thought less. So let's see how they're going to be able to do it, and let's see how we can put forth towards it. It does a fantastic job, and just like that, he's back in the game.
Yeah, he really is. But now we will be down to 6 players. We're guaranteed to be down to 6 players in the next 3 minutes just because of the debuff. As Tryhard coming fresh out, making sure we're actually going to go down to even less, as he is going to be chasing on, catches the uppercut onto Jin. Jin's taking too much damage. The power of this dagger is just too oppressive. Tryhard is having a phenomenal game 3. Now finds himself in a fight here versus Kaibao, the person he just beat in the 1v1. Kaibao kind of with a salty run back, but kind of necessary. It's going to be hard for him to win this fight. He lost it before, but now there's a Mystic Might giving damage reduction over to Kaibao. Not Kaibao, sorry, over to Tryhard. So Kaibao has to teleport out just to get himself back in. He will be able to teleport back into the fight if he needs to, but he wants to recover first, as Tryhard also going for a recovery. This is not the person Kaibao wants to be fighting. He does not want to be going up versus a Mystic Might. And the king now kind of gatekeeping Kaibao from joining in back onto the circle. Is able to make his way back in, but the King gonna run Kaibao down. Has that grapple already, and the pair gonna open up. Great start there from Kaibao, just catching out the King and chunking him out pretty heavily. He's got his back to the tree, so Kaibao, now he's the one being turned onto, and actually you can see Tryhard's joined into the fray, into the action, trying to get this kill onto Kaibao, trying to secure himself another, but he's going to be unable to, as the King able to chunk out Tryhard pretty heavily here, getting him a little bit low, able to get through that shield somewhat, as the King wants to finish this one up. Well, sorry, Kaibao wants to finish this one up. He doesn't have long. He has 2 minutes 30, and Tryhard's down. Kaibao, can he get the Soul Bloom Essence in time? He can't. He needs to get it. He's still got the timer ticking. I don't know if he's been able to pick it up. The counters come in. I think the King denied him the Soul Bloom Essence. That is tragic for Kaibao. He can't heal. He can't do anything. He's got 2 minutes to secure another kill. The denial is just unbelievable as the King comes in with a counter and takes down Kaibao. Heartbreaking, infuriating gameplay for Kaibao. He almost did it. He almost got himself out of that predicament as Chili is going to go Chili and try and freeze the King up with a charge click with a downward dagger onto Chili. Chili is cut through by the King, and he is cashed in on his 5th kill of the game, as Snack and Foods are going to be eating each other now, as it's getting really messy here. Foods is made short work of. Snack num, eats Foods, and he is down.
Absolutely insane coming through. The King has been absolutely putting in so much work and so much momentum here. Does a fantastic job. Oh my goodness, he makes it look really, really good towards this one here.
Dubby, can I get you to take a quick look in the top left of the screen and just read the number to me?
The King, 5 eliminations. Game
Not that
score.
one. A little bit higher up. A little bit higher up. Top left, mate.
There's 3 players alive.
It's 3 players alive, and they might just be going down here to the King. Is this going to be a 20-minute game?
Luren has just been on a whirlwind spree here. The King has just been absolutely putting it. I'm telling you, listen, we didn't see a lot of insane momentum coming in from Luren, but he has definitely been a showstopper and really keeping the consistency alive. I think we are seeing the level 9,000 player that I expected to see, because I knew the King was a good player. This guy's good. He's good at what he does here. As he looks like he's going to be able to fight this out here. It looks like Zay is going to give the King a run for his money. Never mind, I take it back here, as he immediately ends up getting caught with the parry.
It's a 1v1.
Ends up sniping a gal, getting the finish. The smile coming in from Zay. Still got a top 3 placement. Still gets those points, so he still does feel good in some way. But it's Snack versus the King.
This is a massive zone.
This is a massive zone.
So hard to find each other.
This is actually insane. I would love to see if they can, though, actually.
Wait, Snack's just going to get a free Mora's Blessing, because it's like the King's miles away. There's a Bane's Breath down as well. I assume that Snacks, as he just gets golden armor, golden jewel blades, 2 golden soul jades. This is going to be a scrappy end to the game. There's still 8 minutes left. They need to find each other, first of all. The King did just go and basically buy a bunch of soul jades and equipped himself with as good a setup as he can. He's got golden dagger, only has purple armor, so there is a disadvantage there. Finds himself on the edge of that Bane's Breath, but he has found Snack. He sees him in his line of sight. There is no third partying. A bit of long range to come out immediately. Clangs go through. Counter by the King onto Snack. Snack's golden armor doesn't matter because it's gone. He uses the Matari blink to get away, but the King keeps the pressure on and keeps him in his sight. Snack, no armor available. The King is proving us that he is the top player right now in this group. He is absolutely destroying anybody who crosses his path. He's going to try and use the portals to blink out. Sees where Snack is. Snack goes invisible. The King jumps through the portal to heal up. King jumps back out. Wants to finish up Snack before he can get too much of a recovery. The uppercut is there. And with 7 minutes left, the King takes game number 3.
The King comes through and it just absolutely decimates the rest of the lobby. Not only that, but then decides, hey, we're gonna shut this game down early.
Because they stay in the jar.